Hello, YouTube. Funnily enough, I wasn't originally going to make YouTube content out of this coaching session, but it turned out to be so helpful that I'm actually thinking about turning it into an entire series. I've been a perennially hard stuck Masters player for a very long time now. A lot of that has to do with my necessity to read every stupid thing Twitch chat says. Is doing TVZ and TVP wrong? All right. Well, sometimes the compatibility is just not there. But a lot of it has to do with my incredibly poor optimization in the early game and early mid game of whatever Terran versus anything matchup that I play. This coaching session is mostly focused on the early game of TVT, where just like one Reaper can make or break basically the entire thing. And one helped me learn how many units to build, how to control my units a little bit better, and how to position my army for more success in the early mid game of TVT. Also, one's a pretty cool guy, and he's become a fantastic coach in my opinion. And if you're at all interested in any of his services, you can check the link below. Without any further ado, let's get into it.
So, first and foremost, it's actually very important that you pull exactly properly, okay? So you should be pulling like around 80 from both. And yeah, this one makes this the factory. Because you don't want to overmake us, you see? You mine a little too much and it delays your CC, which is pretty bad. So try to pull, what I do is I pull around 80, 85 from...
Yeah.
And I do 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Just do 2 and 2.
Okay.
Don't make this. Like, this is not bad, but it's just complicated for no reason. And you didn't see it.
I got unlucky, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, when you play TVT no scout, you can only scout one side. It's either here or here. Like after this, you should be going back already because the timing is already.
Yeah,
you see?
you're
It's almost here. Yeah, and if it was like double Rex Reaper, it's also you're fucked. So you only scout one side.
Sure.
So if you got unlucky, you got unlucky, and you should go back because now you're out of position. You see the Reaper, and you only see one. Now you see the second one. Let's see if you saw it. Quite important. Okay, you didn't see it. Yeah, he just trapped you. Normally from here you should lose the game. But
Yeah.
I see it goes longer. But it's pretty bad in general to when this happens.
So what am I supposed to do there? Like engage down the ramp so that he...
No. That's kind of why like you don't want to do this kind of move, because your Reaper should be like kind of like here, and then if you fight, the second one has to join, and then you just give up.
Ah, okay.
I can show you a Reaper because I have one exactly like that.
Yeah, no, I understand completely what you're saying. You want to force the fight in the front, so he has to show the second Reaper immediately.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And from here, you're behind. I mean, it's not a winnable, but it really sucks.
Yeah, it's fucking cringe. So yeah. I tried to do a speed banshee thing. It was bad, and it didn't work the way I thought it was gonna work.
No. If anything, Cloak makes more sense in this situation because when he has 2 Raxes, this is later, but it doesn't. I think it's not that important. Like, I think the speed banshee thing is not even that great. It's either Raven, Cloak banshee thing.
I realized it was over, so I was just trying something.
Yeah, from here you swap, and yeah, if you're gonna play like speed banshee and stuff like that, Ravenless, I think it's better to just skip the Vikings, just because it doesn't matter anymore. You can't win their fight against Raven Viking because it doesn't really do anything, you know. Like you just got Vikings, but they don't have any real support, so it's like it's worthless. Also, when you're behind like this, like the best, you need to take a risk. So this is not a risk. This is playing too safe against someone that's insanely ahead, so it's very hard to win. You see?
So what would you suggest like to do from here? Like 2 port or something?
Yeah, 2 port. Or just keep the Vikings and go into bio and try to survive without that, but you're probably dead anyway. But yeah, if you just play normal from behind, you're just not gonna win against someone that's same skill. Because look, that all the difference, you know, it looks very hard. So you need to take a risk, either 2 port or like just play like skip the Vikings and hope for the best.
Yeah, okay.
Because the Vikings don't really do anything right now. You can put pressure; it makes you survive. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's a hard game.
Yeah,
so
you need to force mistakes.
Yeah, so the only thing you can do from this position is like play an insane late game. Like if you ever attack, you're gonna lose. Like you cannot be moving out because you're behind. So you already decided to play defensively without Raven, right? Yeah. So your only choice is like be even more defensive and not do anything for like until you like almost max, and I'm not even kidding because you're just behind all game long from here. So you have no reason to push because you can't push. So yeah, if you push, you just lose. And even defending is hard because again you're behind. So you're defending. That's good. For some reason, you're missing way too many workers, Sal. It's not good.
Yeah, it's
Like
bad.
this is very very
That
bad.
109 block
Eh,
is no good.
yeah, and you wanna be like putting like a marine here, a marine here, a marine here, like all the time, over and over and over. And like this is too fast, this is too slow. Like when you're in this situation, you need to play insanely defensive, basically. So this should be really fast. You need to have map control, and you need to defend properly. And if this happens, you're gonna die. Yeah. Rip. I mean, it was a nice try, but like when what happened is like the beginning, you kind of lose. You lost at literally at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me show you exact. Cause I had one exact game like that, so I'm gonna show you really quick. One sec. So I first thing is I wanna show you the pool. So look, I pull around 80. You see?
Yeah, I get it right in the other games. That game I fucked it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
here,
remember.
okay, I scout the left. You see? And as
Yeah.
soon as I go, I don't go like all the way here, right? I literally just go
Just
back.
right in front.
Yeah, and look where I put my Reaper. You see?
Yeah.
And he's doing like this a little bit different. He didn't use the SCV, but this is actually the right play. What Defi did is actually very bad because you need to try to kill the Reaper. And if I see one Reaper, one SCV, I can just go back up and then cancel when I see the second Reaper, and it's easier. But if you kill the Reaper immediately, like he tried to do, like
Oh
this,
yeah.
it's the game over. The game you sense. So this is the right play actually. So you see where my Reaper is? It's not like here. It's like kind of like here, and I'm always paying attention to it. And as soon as I see this, I know what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
Like I know exactly what he's doing. So I jump back up, I rally my Reaper here, and then this is how you win this game. Like you cannot lose your Reaper. If you lose your Reaper and cancel this, it's a very hard game. But once you kill one, for example, like I did there, it's pretty straightforward. You just win the game. You just defend, and wait, and you're so ahead. You see, like
Yeah.
I'm in a very good position, right?
CC mostly
So
done. Yeah.
yeah, that's why canceling it feels so bad. Even though it's sometimes is what you have to do. Losing the first Reaper is what causes you so much trouble. You cannot lose it.
Got it. Okay.
So this build basically it's like a little bit of a gamble by the opponent, but it's strong, you know,
Yeah.
because he's relying on doing that damage, killing the Reaper. That's why waiting for two Reapers makes much more sense.
I think this is the other game I lost. Actually,
Let's.
I don't remember. Yeah, because they actually had me put the mic down for 2 of these games, I think, or 3. Yeah. So up the ramp again. Big mistake. Okay.
It's okay. What are you playing this build normally, or are you playing like something else? Because with this one you should be aggressive. So if you play defensive with this is a mistake, in my opinion.
So I should
what
do
I
the Cyclone variation, right? If I'm going to be defensive.
what I do is 2 Reaper, 1 Hellion,
Yeah.
1 Mine.
1
That's what I
mine.
do.
Okay, and then Cyclone.
Then Cyclone and Marine. Yeah, it's pretty safe. It's like the safest one. Well, it's not the safest one, but it's pretty safe and it's quite strong, and it makes you TCC pretty fast as well. Yeah, for example, like here, like you see, like there's no reason to do these moves. Like here, this move, you already have position here. You're not being offensive, right? So you doing this, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. It just opens the door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To get out of your position. Yeah. Also, like this, you cannot do this. You can't do this. Like
Because he could be
because
waiting. You could. Well, actually,
yeah,
exactly because of this, right? I need the Reaper here.
exactly because of this. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he can at any time randomly attack.
So
this scout is not it's pointless.
the Scouting Reaper could probably leave when I have a Cyclone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I do, let's say I have two cyclone. I'm sorry, two Reaper, 1 Hellion, 1 Mine. Then the Cyclone comes out. I take map control with all those 5 units, and then like let's say I put the Mine here with the other unit escorting, and then you can scout with 1 Reaper if you want. That's fine. But you cannot do it this fast because it doesn't matter what you scout right now. You're already making what you need to defend anything, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like whatever is coming, you're making it already. So it's pointless to scout. and it opens the door to stuff like this. And like in TBT, especially, if you take damage, it's a much easier game for him. Even this little damage, it might look like it's little, but it's actually not that
It's big,
little.
yeah.
Look at the CB count now.
Snowballs, yeah.
Yeah, and you're missing too many workers. I don't know why, but this is very, very not great.
Yeah.
What I do is you should cut Marines. Like once you make like 4, with the build I do, I make 4, and then I make a 30cc, so I cut Marines. Because making more Marines is useless as well. It doesn't really. You're already defensive, right? You don't need to, and they don't add up too much in your offense. But the 30cc faster does. So that's. Remember yesterday you were saying your CC is late. It's because of
Yeah, it's
this.
because that.
Yeah,
Is
you're not
there
cutting Marines.
what would I want to do if I wanted to be aggressive? Like, what would I do? Like, just build what 2 Raven then Vikings and then push out and take the 30cc after, or is there just no way because it's just too easy to be defensive?
I mean, I honestly think there's it's just a straight up bad play to cut to make the Marines
Okay,
because
yeah.
it doesn't really add too much offensively. So I think just making the 30cc is better in general. And I guess the only scenario is if you go like 2 starport, then yeah, making damage good.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that would be obviously good because just more units in general is good in that situation. Yeah, I guess only if you go to starport is good. You should try to make the 30cc here. Don't make it here. You wanna to fly quickly, so always make it like in this area. Always, 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 or in location if possible. But you can only make it in location if you have map control, basically. Oh, and something I see you do. So are you a one hotkey Andy?
No. Like in the army, yeah, sometimes I have a
Yeah.
bad habit. Yeah. But like I have multiple and I'll send them for drops, but not for control. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been working on it because I watched a bit of what you were doing, and it's clear that I got to keep the Vikings in front and like on their own thing. So I'm
Yeah, you need
working
that.
on it, but it's a lot of muscle
Yeah,
memory to undo.
it's a lot of mess. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's the same in TVP. And like with TVP, you have Bio plus Ghost and Viking, right?
Yeah.
You want the Viking separate all the time. You
Yeah.
never want them as your hotkey. And here is Raven and Viking separate all the time because it makes everything too awkward if you have it in the same hotkey. It makes it very hard to micro these guys.
Yeah, it's the
Plus
position of
anything
the
else.
Vikings is actually completely separate from what you want to be doing with the rest of the
Exactly.
units. Yeah, I get it.
Exactly. So yeah, this is something that this is probably very hard for you because it's muscle memory, you say, but this is very, very, very big
Yeah.
mistake that probably
I'll just work
you
on
don't
it.
notice.
Plug away at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you take your third, this tank here is just useless. You don't want this. You don't want tanks here. They either you go. What I do is I normally start moving out at this timing. So when I have like these 3 ravens, and I rally the Vikings to a raven, and this is where you start pushing. But you can also play defensive. They're both fine. But you
Yeah.
don't want that unit here. It's useless here. And this guy is also not great here. You want him like somewhere map control or like help with the push. You see how Defi has map control? This is important.
Yeah. So even on like, because I think in this game I put a turret on the outside, like on the outside bases, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
just not inside. It's too late.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to put it here. You have to put it here at least. And it's late because you didn't cut Marines. So you see, like even if you play defensive, there's 0 reason to make the Marines, right?
Yeah.
What's the point? Okay. You're behind a lot of workers, but this is not unwinnable. It's still winnable. Trains are good. Armor is a little bit fast, but whatever. Combat shield, which is not ideal.
No, it's not.
Not ideal. You forgot a medevac. When you see that army, you notice you cannot fight, right? Like his army
No, of
just
course,
be
of course.
straight up bad.
Yeah, he's gonna win.
So you having this position here is useless. You need to like be more mindful with your tanks. What do I mean by that? Like
Follow
you
him.
having them here. Yeah, you don't want to have all of them like this. Like you can have like one here, for example. It achieves the same thing, or like one here.
Yeah.
Having these 3 here is like not great. You take your fort really fast, which is good because you're behind. But yeah, like you see, if he comes up the ramp, how are you ever gonna defend this army with this? This is not gonna happen. Here you used this way too quick, like you panicked.
Yep.
Again, you see, you see how the army moves? That's all because it's on one hotkey.
Because on one hockey, yeah.
Yeah, so you cannot even use like the Vikings to snipe and stuff like that. It's the same with this guy. Like you should never, you should this he do is better, but you should still have the Vikings on the hotkey of the Ravens. You want those 2 units to move together, basically, all the time. And from this position, like you're still behind. So these moves, are not that great. Like if you're gonna do this, you should do it only with Marines, and you still defend with like because your tank count is what's gonna keep you alive. You're behind in every way if you notice, like upgrades and like army wise and tech wise, kind of like because you don't have Vikings. So if you're gonna push like this, it's not like it's bad, but you wanna do it with only Marines and two
Yeah.
medevacs.
I get caught super
And
hard. I just die after this, by the way. Like, I
yeah,
totally
you should
lose
die.
position. Yeah, he gets me really bad.
Mhm.
Okay.
A little unfortunate, but it's also like you don't have map control. Like, you should be sending Marines all the time.
Yeah.
One here, one here, one here. 'Cause you need to keep track of his army, and like you don't want to have too many tanks like this siege as well. Like you need to play a little bit more mindful of where his army is, and the Ravens are way out of position, and these guys are useless here when you already have a turret rank. So yeah, I think the most important thing is you need to work on the hotkey thingy of the Ravens because it hurts a lot.
Yeah.
And from here, I don't know how you cannot win from
They
here. You
can't.
got.
No, I get caught super hard. Tanks are all out of position. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, at least I win the next two, so that's good. You went for the L's first. Love that for us.
Man, you send it in an order. I just click. Just click.
I know. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I want like they all actually ended up different. They're all different
Yeah.
positions, so I don't think you're gonna see like the same thing twice, pretty much.
Mhm. I mean, obviously, I don't have to say that you cannot be behind 10 workers like that, right? Like, that's
No, you
obviously.
can't. Yeah. There
You
is
just
like
can't.
there's an amount that you can actually play back from, but then there's like
Yeah.
there's a point where you're kind of just fucked for sure.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
got you. I understand.
Okay, yeah, this is greedy, by the way. Like,
Okay.
yeah, because if he attacks with 3-2, like, this is very hard to stop. Look,
Yeah,
this is never gonna come
I
up.
got lucky here actually.
See? Like,
Yeah, I'm dead.
that's why the mine is helped. Because if you have a
Yeah, I
mine
need
here,
mine. Yeah.
the mine target a Reaper, then suddenly you kill, like, one Reaper
Yeah.
and a half, and it's more playable. Yeah, like, this is very greedy. Okay, but you survive somehow, so that's great. You make this guy after you start a second Raven, okay? So you
Oh,
start second Raven and then you make this. You don't want to make it this fast because sometimes, like you see, you cannot make your tank, which is bad.
right.
You don't want to stop making build units from these two. But if you didn't make this, you can start the tank, right? It's important because this obviously you want to keep making from this all the time if possible. And look, your second Raven is also late because you don't have gas. To mention that it was this, like you didn't mind it and you were late because you took damage early on. Your Tersis is late. Again, but
Yeah.
that
But
just
that's just gonna happen because I'm not cutting. So
yeah,
like now
yeah.
that'll stop
Now you know.
happening as much. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fine.
and also yeah, I told you already, but you just don't make it. You just fucking make it.
Yeah,
Like
make it closer.
close every matchup. TVP, TVC, I don't care. Just put it here.
Yep.
It's overrated to put it here.
Yeah, I think the prevailing idea was to hide it, but like why would you hide it in this matchup? First of all,
Yeah.
TVP is the only one where it makes sense. The other and
Yeah.
it's better to just go faster, yeah. And TVZ, they
Mhm.
know exactly what you're fucking building, so just put it close.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what TVT? If you're really good at this situation, this push specifically, you can win. Like I'll kid you, 95% of your TVT is just in this fight, because you end up two ahead or two behind, depending on what happens in these fights, unless nothing happens like the last game.
Yeah.
So that's why I put so much emphasis. Like you need to get good at this army control because this is what's gonna make or break your TVT.
Got it, yeah.
Being good at this situation because it happens like
Well,
every
it's
TVT, right?
every game, yeah. It's like this is
Yeah.
like the bread and butter, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Right.
So that's why you should use a different hotkey because it's too much value. Let's see. So you see the army, you disable, disable. Okay. Yeah, I mean that was good. Not bad. And from here you should keep going forward. Like just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you sense it. This is why it's so strong. Even if you didn't micro well after a while, you're so ahead now. Look.
Yeah.
Here, like for example, what I would tell you is that's also why you should have like a different hotkey. Like here, these guys have no mana, right? Like literally. So here I will just click two and
And
click
just
them
send them
back.
back. Yeah, if they were on their own hockey, this wouldn't even be a fucking
Yeah, exactly. You can
Yeah.
click two and send it.
Yeah.
They don't die. They still have value later on. It's not like they're useless,
Oh yeah.
and you can still keep pushing.
Yeah. They're gonna be what lets me
Uh,
win, right? Like later. when
Mm-hmm.
so you can't stall
Yeah,
with the tanks.
yeah. If this trade happens, but your Raven survives and they don't survive, and let's say you went back, you still win, or you have a big not don't win, but you have a good advantage because you still have the Raven, which is so strong, right?
Yeah.
Like has value a fucking game. That's why I tell everyone you should open Raven. Like there's absolutely no reason to not play Raven. And also this is bad. Like you forgot to bring this, so that's why you couldn't finish the game.
Yeah.
You're making these guys a little too quick because you don't want to spend into like this kind of stuff before making these guys ever.
Mm.
Like notice how he has like the barracks before. So his barracks are much faster than yours, right? That's because what happened early game, but you kind of came back, so that's good. Uh, your sensor tower is a little bit late all the time, and then you need map control. How you get map control?
Yeah, Marines on the
Depot,
map and yeah,
depot,
depots or
marines.
turrets. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The drop is good.
Yeah. So like, I think the one thing that I can definitely comment on from like what I'm doing, because I'm trying to do what you're talking. Like the idea is you get map control to cover for like the drops, the counter drops and shit, which is why I put the turrets there. But yeah, I would want to take map control because it accomplishes the same thing, but it's actually more versatile.
Yeah, and
Like you
it
get
gives
more.
you like the warning, right? It
Yeah,
gives the warning.
that's better because that one turret's not going to stop him from double dropping my main. Like, but
Hmm.
knowing that like 30 seconds before it happens is way better than that. Yeah.
Not only that, like for example, if you have map control,
Yeah.
you don't need these guys here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guess what? If you have these guys here pushing right now with this guy,
Yeah. We can just
three more
win.
tanks,
Yeah.
you will just win. You normally don't want to leave defensive units like this, like this. You see,
Not
this is
till like
so much
late.
practice.
Late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so much supply. Look how much supply you're not attacking with.
Yeah.
Like much until much later. Like you don't need that right now. Because let's say you have all this army, right? All this shit with this army,
Yeah.
and somehow he's attacking with all these marines. Let's just say they are here, and they're gonna get to your turn. But guess what? Look at his army left. He just dies, and you can defend with reinforcements. So that's why, like at this stage of the game, you don't want to have like armies behind like this much, because
Yeah.
if you have the same army similar and you fight, you're gonna get rolled over, and that this army now you're behind, lost map control, and you're behind army wise. So this is not great at this
Yeah. So
stage of the
just
game.
favor map control over leaving
Yeah,
units
yeah,
here.
exactly. That's why like yeah, it's depot, like turret. Like
Yeah.
yeah, you can leave one if you want. Like one is fine, but one is completely different as leaving three plus whatever you had here, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And notice how you attack. Here, look at the supply, right?
Yeah.
Like ahead in supply really bad, really highly. Here you had 20 supply more, and you attack, right? And now the supply is kind of like you're still ahead in supply, but you could have just won the game basically.
If I had everything. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
Don't make buildings here in this matchup.
Right.
They just like begin of they siege here and they kill them. So just make everything here. Other than that, like the thing is, what you're doing is fine. Like, yeah, yeah, you never make buildings here. It's pretty bad.
Yeah. It has advantage
And
in the other matches, but this matchup, you're right. It's just
yeah,
shit.
in this just bad. And what you can do in the later stage of the game, that you can put like a sensor tower here. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And this tank here is good. Yeah, that's good. Like you want like what I would do is have like a tank here, tank here, tank here, sensor tower, and then move like the rest of my army around. Because if he pushes with all this bio into three
It
tanks,
slows
they're
them down.
gonna
Yeah.
it's gonna slow them down. It's not gonna trade well.
Yeah.
When it's only one, it's not that great. And plus the sensor tower for sure. Yeah, you have map control now. It's good. And here your transition is either Vikings Liberator slash Raven Viking. They both fine. You can choose whatever you like more. You can also do is like if you guys bought Marine Tank this Marine Tank like this, right?
Yeah.
Making two random lives is pretty good because for situations like this. So here, for example, if you have two random lives, it's pretty strong because you can just siege them like here or like here and slowly push. If there's like not, you're still not in the critical Viking area of the game. Yeah, you play well this one. Not bad. Yeah. So in TBT, or I mean honestly, Terran in general, if you take damage early on or you don't damage early on, you you're kind of in a shit situation and it's hard to come back. So I don't know if you notice, every game you're behind. Like every single game you've been behind, right?
Yeah.
The last one, the one before, and the one before. Why? Because you're not being good enough at defending stuff, and you're not playing like a safe build enough, or like doing the right move early on. That's why you need to be very, very good at that stage, so you don't end up in situations where you're just behind and it's harder to win.
Right. Yeah, so you either have to be very offensive or master the defense.
Exactly, one or the other. Okay, this is crazy. Like you need to think. So you're here, right, with these two guys,
Yeah.
and your Helion is here, right? What the fuck you think his Helion is, bro?
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
obviously here.
I knew. So like, I was just trying to get the one fucking Reaper, but I think I turned around
You
before
do,
he.
but this is if he's better, he's kick. If
Yeah,
this
if
is
he's
me,
better,
all this
he
that.
actually kills me. He doesn't. He's like, wait, yeah.
Yeah,
I get lucky.
yeah, exactly. Which is
I
what
get
like you
lucky.
need to think. Like you both have the same units, so you need to think where his Helion is
Yeah.
when you're pushing like that. Okay.
Now he's fucking
Yeah.
aping
Now
in.
this is crazy. He's AP. Like, it's the same thing for him.
Yeah.
He's just thinking, oh, maybe he's not making this guy, but if you are, his one is just here.
Yeah.
So it's behind. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, now you can go. Now it's different because you killed 3 units or whatever amount. Now you're in the good start. Wait, what? Just go. Don't when you do stuff like that and you just need to send it immediately. Like
Yeah.
literally, you send it immediately.
Yeah.
Because even if you kill this guy,
I got a little confused for a sec because I thought you could jump into the main, so I was gonna split them, but
mm,
then there's no jump up
no,
spot, so it fucking recoiled off, and I was like,
yeah,
what did he do?" But
yeah.
then,
But even if there's like a jumping spot in this situation where you kill three
yeah, I
units and
should
you
have just
only lost
gone.
one,
Yeah.
just send it together. Like there's no, it's not important to wait. And now you just go back. Like yeah, you just go back. Even this small delay is very good. Same thing. That CC is late. It's okay. Okay, this is too fast again. Mhm.
So what time is the third CC supposed to be done? Is like, do you have a timestamp? Because you always know it's
Mm,
late. So what's the?
I don't play by
You
clock,
just
but
know by feel that
I
it's.
just know.
Yeah, I have too many
Yeah,
marines to
there's-
scrum. Okay.
like these two marines are literally fucking useless. Basically, this
Okay.
is like 100.
Yeah, 100 minerals for absolutely fucking nothing, and
Yeah,
then yeah, okay.
and it makes a difference. It does make a
Of
big difference.
course, yeah, it does. Yeah, this is how, like, whenever I play Gumby, he does this correctly, and he's always like fucking 10, 15 workers ahead of me, and this is why, because
Yeah,
the CC.
I mean he does it more greedily, but like if he does it that, because I saw the game you played, the way he does it a little bit too greedy, because then his push is actually very weak, because he was cutting like units I think as well, which you don't want to cut. You don't want to cut units from these two things, aka Raven slash tank.
So okay,
That's the
yeah.
only thing you never want to cut. Because if you cut and I push, which I always push when I have 3 Ravens, and you cut it, I'm gonna kill you all the time. If you're good at microing this.
Right, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG, you won. Yeah, no complaints. Like from here, like this was well
Yeah,
played. Like,
I feel like my follow up, I make mistakes here, but then yeah, this is, I mean,
I mean,
floating.
you already won. Yeah, you're floating,
Disgusting.
but it doesn't like if you, well, it does matter, but obviously you want to do it perfectly. But this is what I mean. Remember what I said? What matters most in TVT? This fight, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like if you're good at this, you just win. What happened last game? You fought well here. Remember when he was like containing you, and you just kind of just won.
Yeah.
That you were ahead. It's the same thing here. Like this fight is literally what makes your TBT good or bad. It's like 90% of TBT is if you're good
Just
at this,
this.
you're gonna you're literally this.
Yeah.
So you need to master this situation. Because after this, like when it's Marine Tank vs Marine Tank, is it recoverable? Can you win? Yes, but like if you get in situations like this, it's like it's so hard to win. And it's like when you have the same units, it's mostly about position. It's not even like micro, right? Like it's not like marine micro vs marine micro, like something like that. It's mostly about having the map control
Yeah.
plus the army in position. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I recommend you is like first of all, fix the build a little bit. Second of all, try to use 2 hotkeys and just the small things I also told you, like don't make buildings here.
Yeah, like exactly
Uh,
like what happens
have,
right here.
yeah, yeah, have the map control, stuff like that.
Yeah. All right.
It's not a lot to change, but it's hard, you know.
It's like it's like the most important shit is what I have wrong.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I appreciate that. I'll work on it for sure.
Sure, dude. Good
Yep.
luck, man.
I'll study. Okay. Thank
Have a good
you.
one, bro. Bye
Excellent
bye.
coaching. Thank you.
Adios, bro.
Bye.